Have you ever heard of the term golden handcuffs? Well, today let's talk about what they are, how you get into the golden handcuffs, and most importantly, how to avoid them or get rid of them altogether. So grab your stethoscopes and let's dive in. I'm Dr. Hochman, the medical matchmaker. As a family medicine physician and huge physician advocate, I help doctors to find the jobs of their dreams. So, what exactly are the golden handcuffs? Golden handcuffs refer to the financial incentives that keep you tied to a job or a certain lifestyle, even when it may not be the best fit for you. So, it's when you feel trapped in a job or a situation because of the money or the perks or the prestige that come with it. And in the medical profession, that could look like staying in a job you don't enjoy because of a high salary or the prestige or wanting to go to the next professorial academic level, or whatever that is. Now let's talk about how you get into the golden handcuffs. It usually comes with taking a high paying job with great benefits to start. At first you may love the job and the lifestyle that comes with it, of course. But as time goes on, you may realize that the job is not fulfilling, or maybe it doesn't align with your values and goals. But then you feel trapped because of the financial incentives that come with the job. Now, it's worth noting that the golden handcuffs isn't just about the high salary or the benefits that come with the job. It's also about how you choose to spend your money. Living beyond your means or taking on excessive debt or indulging in luxury purchases, they all contribute to that feeling of being trapped in a job. Now, of course, in medicine, we have excessive debt just by default, with hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt. But educational debt is quite a bit different and can certainly be overcome. When you're living paycheck to paycheck or you have a very large amount of debt, leaving a high paying job may seem impossible. So, let me tell you about a physician that I know, and this is actually very common to a lot of physicians. We'll call her Dr. Smith. So, Dr. Smith worked at a very prestigious hospital. It did pay her a very high salary, and she loved the money and she loved the lifestyle that came with it. But then as time got on, the hospital's values shifted and they no longer aligned with her own values. They were more focused on profits, and she was more focused on patient care. And she wanted to leave, but she did feel trapped because of the high salary and the benefits that came with it. She spent a lot of money on things like luxury vacations. She bought a new fancy car every few years, expensive clothing, and she had quite a large house. She didn't prioritize saving or investing her money for the future. So as a result, she found herself trapped in this job that no longer aligned with her values because she needed the income to support her spending habits. Dr. Smith realized that staying at the hospital was making her miserable, but she really didn't know what to do. She had a very high mortgage, car payments. She even had credit card debt in addition to her medical school debt. And she really didn't feel like she could leave this job without putting herself and her family in financial ruin. So let's talk a little bit about how to avoid the handcuffs, and we will get back to Dr. Smith. So, how can you avoid the golden handcuffs trap? First and foremost, it's really essential to have a clear understanding of your values and your goals and what really makes you happy. Does that car really, really bring you happiness, or does walking in the park or going on outings or going to museums, what are the things that really bring you happiness and that will help you make better decisions for your career and your lifestyle? It's also important to keep an open mind and explore different job opportunities. Don't get too comfortable in one job. Always have your backup plan. And there'll be a video on that one later. It's very easy to get complacent in a high paying job or a comfortable lifestyle, but staying open to new opportunities can help you avoid getting trapped. And of course, to avoid the golden handcuffs, it's really important to prioritize your financial independence. So, what this means is living below your means, saving for emergencies, and investing in your future. When you're financially independent, you have more freedom to make choices based on your values and goals rather than financial incentives. And of course, take calculated risks. Sometimes taking a calculated risk can lead to greater success and happiness. Don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone because you don't know what's waiting on the other side. So let's get back to Dr. Smith and see what happened there. Okay. Dr. Smith got really serious about her financial independence. She attended seminars, she read articles, she watched YouTube videos, and she realized that by living below her means and paying off her debt and investing in her future, she could create a safety net that could allow her to make the changes that she needed to make to be able to really enjoy her life and enjoy practicing medicine. And with this new mindset, she started to change her life. She downsized her home. She really cut back on her spending. She paid off her debt. It took quite a bit of time and it took some discipline, but eventually she was able to gain that financial independence. And once she was financially independent, she felt empowered to make the changes that she needed to make. She no longer felt tied to a high paying hospital job that didn't align with her values. So she had the freedom to leave that position that was making her miserable, to pursue other opportunities. And she actually eventually found a job at a much smaller practice. It did not pay anywhere close to what her high paying hospital job was able to pay. But she felt a much greater sense of purpose. She was living and practicing medicine much closer to her values and her goals, and was just so much happier in the end. In conclusion, golden handcuffs can be a trap that keeps you tied to a job or a lifestyle that really doesn't align with you and your values and your goals. But by understanding your values and goals and keeping an open mind and prioritizing your financial independence, you can really avoid falling into this trap. So, doctors, don't let the money or the perks blind you to what's truly important to you. Follow your heart and your passion, and you'll find success and happiness in your career and your life. I'm Dr. Hockman, the medical matchmaker. If I can help you find a position that brings you joy and that brings you happiness and that really allows you to live your life and practice medicine according to your values, please contact me. I'd love to help you find something. My website is www.happydayhealth.co, and I really hope to hear from you.